The story that I have selected for my reading presentation is called Duck for President by Dorian Cronin. This is a children's book that I used to read to both of my boys when they were younger. Running a farm is very hard work. At the end of each day, Farmer Brown is covered from head to toe in hay, horsehair, seeds, sprouts, feathers, filth, mud, muck, and coffee stains. It doesn't smell too good either. The animals on the farm have chores too. The pigs clean under the bed, the cows weed the garden, the sheep sweep the barn, and Duck mows the lawn and grinds the coffee beans. At the end of each day, the pigs are covered in lint bunnies, the cows are covered in weeds, the sheep are covered in dust, and Duck is covered in tiny pieces of grass and espresso beans. Duck did not like doing chores. He did not like picking tiny bits of grass and espresso beans out of his feathers. Why is Farmer Brown in charge anyway, he thought. We need an election. He made a sign and hung it in the front. Farmer Brown must go. Election tomorrow. The next morning, Farmer Brown found a poster on his front door. Vote Duck for a kinder, gentler farm. Farmer Brown was furious. He ran to the barn to find all the animals registering to vote. Voters must live on the farm, show a valid ID, and be this tall to vote. The mice protested the height requirement, so Duck removed it. On election day, the animals filled out ballots and placed them in the box. The vote was counted and the results were posted on a wall in the barn. Farmer Brown 6, Duck 20. Farmer Brown demanded a recount. One sticky ballot was found stuck to the bottom of a pig. The new tally was Farmer Brown 6, Duck 21. The voters had spoken. Duck was officially in charge. Running a farm is very hard work. At the end of the day, Duck was covered from head to toe in hay, horsehair, seeds, sprouts, feathers, filth, mud, muck, and coffee stains. Running a farm is no fun at all, thought Duck. That night, Duck and his staff gathered to start his campaign for governor. He left Farmer Brown in charge and headed out on the campaign trail. He visited small-town diners, marched in parades, went to town meetings, gave speeches only other ducks could understand. On election day, the voters filled out ballots in booths all across the state. The vote was counted, and the results were posted in the local paper. Miss Governor, 299,999. Duck, 300,000. The governor demanded a recount. 2 sticky ballots were found stuck to the bottom of a plate of pancakes. The new tally was Miss Governor, 299,999. Duck, 300,002. The voters had spoken. Duck was officially in charge. Running a state is very hard work. At the end of each day, Duck was covered from head to toe in hairspray, ink stains, scotch tape, fingerprints, mayonnaise, and coffee stains. And he had a very bad headache. Running a state is no fun at all, he thought. That night, Duck and his staff started working on posters for the presidential election. Duck left his staff in charge and headed out on the campaign trail. He kissed babies in local diners, marched in parades, gave speeches that only other ducks could understand. He even played the saxophone on late-night television. On election day, the voters filled out their ballots in booths all across the country. The vote was counted, and the results were announced on CNN. Mr. President, 50,546,165. Duck, 50,546,170. The president demanded a recount. There were 10 sticky ballots found stuck to the bottom of the vice president. The new tally, Mr. President, 50,546,165. Duck, 50,546,180. The voters had spoken. Duck was officially in charge. Running a country is very hard work. At the end of each day, Duck was covered from head to toe in face powder, paper cuts, staples, security badges, Secret Service agents, and coffee stains. And he had a very bad headache. Running a country is no fun at all, thought Duck. Then he checked the help wanted ads. Duck needed, no experience necessary, must be able to mow the lawn and grind coffee beans. Duck left the vice president in charge and headed back to the farm. At the end of each day, Farmer Brown was covered from head to toe in hay, horsehair, seeds, sprouts, feathers, filth, mud, muck, and coffee stains. And Duck is working on his autobiography.